What's up, Scorpio? Sondra from For Your Chi. This is your reading. First 6 houses out of a 12-house Wheel of Life spread. We have tarot and oracle cards here, as usual. The remainder of this reading will be on Tier 2. I'm changing my Tier 3 on Patreon. We're going to start a miracle worker group. That's $10 a month, plus you'll get all of your Tier 2 items, which is every single extended reading that I do for all the 12 months, plus the yearly readings for the zodiac signs. Okay, first of all, happy birthday if you are an October Scorpio. We are a rare breed, and I always feel better when we get closer to Scorpio season, and especially when the sun hits Scorpio. It just makes me feel warm and fuzzy all over. And I can see that reflected in parts of your reading. It makes me happy to bring you good news, Scorpio. Happy, happy, happy. Let's get started. Your first house. Also, if you'd like to book a session with me, that link will be below as well. Your first house, though, foundations and achievements, 10 of Cups in traditional tarot. The first 72 hours of October are going to be fabulous for you, Scorpio, one way or another. Happy life, happy family. Some of you could also be moving or doing some sort of real estate transaction or purchasing real estate because this is my real estate card. And you have abundance on top of this, so this tells me that there is some news of money or more money headed your way. Which is like the icing on the cake with the 10 of Cups, because not always does the 10 of Cups mean money. But, if you're in the middle of that transaction, that could explain why. For others of you, this could be happy life, happy family, and then all of a sudden you win some kind of money. Or you get good news about money, a settlement, or you get good news of a bonus coming, or early birthday present. Either way, good money news. Now, you have accelerated motion, your money, your stuff. Speaking of money, in the second house. Second house rules money and your belongings. I would not always see this card as a good card, accelerated motion. It is the star card in traditional tarot. I call it the Libra card. However, I'm not going to say anything more negative about it because this actually does mean the Make-A-Wish upon the star, or say a prayer, or do an intention. For those of you who are October-born Scorpios, I would highly recommend, and you can even file this away for when it is your birthday in November if you're not, writing down your 10 wishes on your birthday. When the sun is in your solar transit, it's called a solar transit, and it happens on your birthday every year. There's extra magical energy. That's where the blow the candle out, make a wish comes from. And Annie Botticelli was the astrologer that first taught me this method of writing down 10 wishes, tuck them away in a place where you can review those wishes once a year. I would highly recommend doing that. And this is why I'm saying this is a perfect Make-A-Wish card, because you have perfect timing. It's pretty rare that we should get the accelerated motion along with the perfect timing card, so that does talk about making a wish, and I wanted to make double, triple, quadruple sure that this was a good message for you. I pulled extra cards from your messages from your angels. You pulled Fiona. Now that you've asked for help, it's important for you to receive it. Receiving divine guidance and assistance, you deserve heaven's help. So you have asked, or you are asking in the month of October, as you should. If you haven't asked, please do, in the form of a prayer or, a wish, whatever. That receiving card combined with Azure, which talks about, which I love, by the way, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. That is very important, Scorpio. If you've been watching me for many moons now, you know how important this is. Ask then get into the receiving mode. You have 2 receivership cards here, along with the reminder of getting into receiving mode, and don't try to push it. Don't try to rush it. It's already happening. Just like Abraham Hicks says, right? Ask and it is given. Ask and then allow. Allow the universe, the higher power, the source, the God, whatever, to deliver it to you. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Your 3rd house, your brother or sister, the crown chakra. Their crown chakra is being activated in October, and that they are receiving downloads to a different level. Okay, now the advice card is a year from now. So if you talk to this brother or sister who's super psychic right now, by the way, and if you're saying, well, they're psychic anyway, well, it's going to be doubled or tripled at this time. Whatever downloads they are receiving in the form of thoughts that are dropped into their mind, please ask them to write them down, and more importantly, calendar whatever it is that they're writing down in a year from now, because that's going to be important information. Now, it's possible that the information that's coming in now is sort of a move that they need to make or an action that they need to take in order to receive something a year from now. Planting a seed, that is. Right? Not literally speaking, but maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe the advice that's coming in is to make an investment now. And then they reap a harvest in a year from now. Do you see what I'm saying? Very important for them to do what they're being guided to do at this time. Unless the message is to wait. If that's the case, it's going to be very few and far between. That's a very specific message for one person out there. Your 4th house. Your house of home, where you live. This could also be talking about your father. You have intuition. So this is usually, pay attention to your dreams, Scorpio, as you are sleeping. They want you to remain positive, okay? This could also be talking about your father or your father figure who could be having these very vivid dreams right now, and that he is supposed to remain positive. But overall, if you've wanted to change something about your home or make a change regarding your home, a move, a renovation, something like this, it looks like you're going to get your wish, Scorpio. But it's not going to happen in October. Regardless, you have good cards here, good messages here in the 4th house. Your 5th house, your social life, your fun, your friends, dating for those of you single Scorpios. We're not going to get into the 7th house of primary relationships, but you pulled very interesting cards there, Scorpio. Emotional withdrawal means that you could be taking a sabbatical from a friend group or from a friend or from a lover, as 5th house rules your lovers, relationships. You did pull recovery here. For some of you, this could also be talking about a child if you have more than one child. You could have a child who is recovering from some sort of injury, accident, illness. I mean, let's hope it's not a child needing to stay sober, but for some of you that could be a message that they are recovering, they are in sobriety and they are recovering from alcoholism or something like that, certainly. But, I cannot rule out that maybe you need to take a step back or two from a particular friendship at this time, especially if it's been draining on you, Scorpio, okay? Your 6th house, your work, your health, excellent news, material and spiritual prosperity. You're receiving blessings from the heavenly plane and the earthly plane at this time with regard to your job, with regard to your health, and they're saying that you are ready for this, you are ready for what's coming next here with work or health. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That is very self-explanatory. I don't think I need to go on any further. Work looks good for those of you working. If you're not working, the health sector um, looks good, or it looks like it's getting better for those of you that have been waiting for it to get better. And perhaps you've made some changes, and perhaps you are the one that has made yourself better, gotten you to this better place. And if that's you, congratulations, good for you. All right, let's go into your tarot cards with the Morgan Greer deck to see who's around you in your 7th house of primary relationships. Before we go to the extended, you have Cups, the Queen of Cups specifically, and the 5 of Cups, but you know that's another water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or Pisces. And we have Swords here, so that's an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, or someone that has that heavily in their chart, perhaps Venus placements, rising, or sun, or sun, or moon. If you would like to follow me in the extended reading, it is below. It's on Patreon. Tier 2 is what you want, but if you want to get into my Miracles class, which I expect to start at the first week of October, we're going to be pushing the limits of anything that I've ever done in my lifetime, and I am certain, going to have some extraordinary results very soon, since I will be working with a group and it won't be just me, considering what I've done on my own. I'm tired of talking about it now. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to work your power. But if you'd like to follow me in Tier 2, we're going to be going over the remainder of this reading for October, your 7th house of primary relationships, including business partnerships, if that applies to you, your 8th house of taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, your 9th house of school and travel, your 10th house of career and your mother, your 11th house of your child or your best friend, and the 12th house, what's about to happen 3 months from now. And we would be in January already. So the first of the year. Thanks so much for being here with me, Scorpio. Happy, happy birthday. Or if your birthday's around the corner, happy birthday in November. Take care.